has been guiding this process of the payroll audit to ensure there is payroll integrity within the government of Kenya from onset. And he has been committed and getting update on regular basis and directing and giving instructions to different government agencies to achieve what we have managed to achieve today. So from the one call, I want to thank His Excellency the President for his commitment, for his leadership, for his vision in ensuring that his government is running a payroll which has integrity, which has no ghost workers, which is purely remunerating Kenyans who are working for the people of the Republic of Kenya. I also wish to thank you for joining us today. Today's consultative meeting convened to review the implementation of the cabinet decision on public service payroll reforms and the official handover of the government payroll audit document to the Director General of the Directorate of Criminal Investigation. The government of Kenya remained steadfast in its commitment to strengthening accountability, promoting prudent management of public resources, and enhancing integrity in the administration of public service. A credible and transparent payroll system is fundamental to safeguarding public finances and improving service delivery and sustaining public confidence in government institutions. Over the past year, the Ministry of Public Service, Human Capital Development and Special Program, under the State Department for Public Service and Human Capital Development, has spearheaded a very comprehensive payroll reforms program aimed at modernizing the payroll management, also aimed at strengthening governance, and also aimed at addressing systematic weaknesses identified through independent audits. All these have been guided every stage by the head of government, His Excellency the President. These reforms have included the verification of public service payroll data, enhancement of human resource information system, establishment of payroll audit units across the ministries and departments and agencies, and also the implementation of measures to improve oversight and, more importantly, to improve accountability. Following the independent payroll audit and subsequent consideration by the cabinet, government has resolved to implement a coordinated and a whole of government response to address the findings and recommendations arising from the audit. Today's meeting brought together key government institutions aligned to implementation of the cabinet decision and ensure that all responsible agencies execute their respective mandates in a coordinated, timely, as well as lawful manner. And that's why I am here with the director in charge of Directorate of Criminal Investigation, Mr. Amin. I'm also with the representative of Head of Public Service. I'm also with the PS for Public Service and Human Capital Development. I'm also with the representative of from the Office of Prime Cabinet Secretary, and also the gentleman is in charge of internal audit within the ministry, within the Treasury, the National Treasury. All these are government agencies which are key in this audit and which are key in implementation process of the finding. As part of the implementation process, I'm here today to formally hand over the payroll audit document to the Director General of the this marked the commencement of the investigative processes on matters requiring criminal investigation, as identified in the audit findings. I wish to emphasize that this action demonstrates the government of Kenya unwavering commitment to the rule of law and to the principle that any allegation of fraud, any allegation of abuse of office, or any allegation of financial impropriety shall be investigated independently and professionally by the institutions constitutionally mandated to do so. The investigative process will be conducted objectively and all applicable laws. At the same time, the government will continue implementing the broader institutional reforms aimed at strengthening the payroll governance, and some of these reforms include: one, full optimization and integration of human resource information system with other government financial management systems like INFMIS. Also, will include strengthening the payroll controls and audit mechanisms across all ministries, departments, agencies, and state corporations. And that's why we are saying, and we have issued a circular as a ministry, that all ministries, departments, agencies, state corporations, county government must be onboarded on the human resource information system, and we have given them 1 month to do so. If they fail to do that within a period of 1 month, the salaries will not be remitted to those government agencies who have not been onboarded on HRS. The HRS, as it is today, is robust enough, is capable of onboarding all government agencies, all county government of the Republic of Kenya. And as it is today, is strong enough. We are monitoring all the activities within the system on real time, that we can be able to tell on real time what activities are happening on HRS system. Any single manipulation can be seen from our site. Therefore, all departments, all agencies, all county governments, is a directive from the Cabinet of the Republic of Kenya that they must be onboarded on HRS system. Number 3, institutionalization of continuous payroll audits and compliance monitoring. We have formed payroll audit teams in each and every state department, and this is the case also. We will do the same in all county government in the Republic of Kenya, so that we can have audits of the payroll on monthly basis, so that we can be able to get what's happening, not at the end of financial year, but each and every month. And once all government agencies are onboarded on HRS, we will be able to be sending reports to all government and government agencies and county government on a quarterly basis if we have any query within the payroll. Number 4, reinforcement of accountability measures for accounting officers and all officers responsible for the payroll management. If there is any question, any irregularities happening as far as the payroll management is concerned, whoever is responsible for that payroll unit, whether it is in the county government or government agency or government corporation or parastatal, whoever is responsible will be held accountable. And not only accountable, but firmly, because the decision by the cabinet, led by the His Excellency President, is that government of Kenya must be able to account for every shilling which we get from the taxpayers. The government recognizes that payroll reform is not merely an administrative exercise, but a critical pillar in enhancing fiscal discipline, eliminating wastage, and protecting taxpayers' resources, and ensuring that every public servant is remunerated accurately and lawfully. And to mention that remuneration of the public servant is well considered under the Salary and Remuneration Commission, and we are calling upon the Salary and Remuneration Commission to ensure it gives the approved salaries structures, approved salary structure for all government agencies. And also we are calling upon the Public Service Commission to ensure it gives approved human resource instruments for all government agencies within a period of this 1 month since the time we issued a circular, so that we can be able to onboard all government agencies to human resource information system. I therefore call upon all ministries, department agencies, constitutional commissions, independent offices, county governments, and state corporations to extend their full collaboration with agencies to continue supporting the implementation of the cabinet directives. I also wish to ensure to protecting the right of all public officers while ensuring that due process is observed throughout the implementation of these reforms. Honest and dedicated public servants have nothing to fear from this exercise. Rather, reforms are intended to strengthen confidence in the integrity of the public service. Finally, I wish to thank the multi-agency team led by the State Department for Public Service and Human Capital Development, the National Treasury, the Directorate of Criminal Investigations, the other security intelligence, security services or security agents involved, the internal auditor general, and all other institutions that have contributed to this important national governance. And Article 232 of our Constitution talks about the principles, the principles of public service by the entire relevant agencies, team of relevant agencies, formally hand over the all supporting documentation to the. I know there are questions on the